All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it's been a week. I will be getting into that. But as always, this is Jack with Bonfire Locks on Monday, April 21st, bringing you guys four more MLB picks for today's slate. Now, again, I know I haven't been on here on a week, and it is something that's out of my control. Unfortunately, I got another strike with YouTube for violations. I don't know what it was. I tried to dispute it. They haven't told me yet what the problem was because pretty much I do the same thing in every video. I talk about different picks, the strategies behind them, and all the sites I used are legal. So I'm not sure why I got the strike. So I'm still trying to figure that out. It's been happening to other sports creators across the board that I've talked to. It's been happening a lot. So you might notice a lot of us are creating backup channels. So I created one, but we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping for the foreseeable future, I won't be promoting my affiliate codes on here. I'll only be promoting the winnable, as you see here in my Discord, so that I can avoid any possible, strikes. Because they haven't told me if it's a specific affiliate that I'm working with, if it's what apps I'm using. I truly don't know. Like that's why I'm going to be going to the bare bones of these videos, just talking about promoting the Discord, promoting the strategies, the picks. I love talking about the different games, the insights on them. Again, we're in the big place right now. We got the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, MLB season is gearing up. Then we got NFL. Obviously, it's always right around the corner. We got the NFL draft on Thursday. There's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, so for the foreseeable future in the videos, I'm only going to be promoting the Discord and the winnable. So if you can help me out, hit subscribe, hit like, comment to really help, and obviously share the video as much, help it promote, grow. Because I'm not going to be getting the affiliate until we know what's going on. Because again, I'm talking with other sports content creators. The same thing has been happening to them. Unfortunately, we don't know why it's occurring. So again, join the Discord and the winnable. The links are in the description below. We're constantly talking about different game strategies. And also too, I'm listening to you guys in the Discord. People asked for a WNBA channel because one of our guys in there has a model that he loves basketball. Another person asked for soccer because again, I don't follow soccer, I don't really know it, but the members in the Discord love it. So I added that yesterday for the fellows. So yeah, so join the Discord, hit like, subscribe, comment, really helps out the channel. I always, like I said, I've been betting on sports for over 10 years, master's in data science. I love working with numbers, math, and betting strategies that I've seen over the years that help you make a profit. Again, you can see here, I was in the top 1% in the NFL. I know what I'm doing. I'm very good at this stuff. So I like to give my insights, help you guys learn, help to profit. Maybe it can, get your betting knowledge and your strategies up a notch. But yeah, so that's why I haven't been able to post in the past week or so. That's not that I haven't wanted to. It's been tough not being able to make these videos. But yeah, that is why. And again, you'll probably see with other content creators that you follow, that might be happening every now and then. But we're trying to figure out what's causing the issue. Because again, none of us know what's happening, what's causing it. And again, it's one of those things. If it's it's an affiliate, I just won't promote it on YouTube, vice versa again. But we'll see what happens. So again, join the Discord, hit subscribe, like, comment. Again, it's all free things to do that help me out, as I can't really monetize this channel at all right now. So without further ado, we will get into VIP. And again, I'm always transparent with you guys, even with these VIP, with these picks you're about to see. We got crushed this weekend. Like I said, I'm always transparent. You're in the know in the Discord. I'm always talking about what's going on. So without further ado, so the free picks yesterday did phenomenal. Yankees -1.5 cleared. That was on plus money. Rangers +1.5 hit that. I wish I took the under in that game. Did not. I'll talk about the VIP picks. It just did not fall my gut at all. We did alt line parlay on OKC -9.5 and Boston -8.5. That hit easily. I mean, OKC demolished the Grizzlies. That game wasn't even close. And then Tatum PRA, tough. If you took his rebounds, assists, I think that hit. I mean, his rebounds were phenomenal. He just didn't score. The highest, Derek White was the highest scorer for the Celtics. Pritchard popped off, so I was proud of those two guys. Again, I am a Boston sports fan, so I'm always watching those games. we got crushed yesterday in VIP, like straight up. This game, the Devils didn't do anything. Neither of these teams could score, and this was just nothing. So brutal weekend overall, going 1-5. And prior to that, we were 5-1. The 2 days prior to Saturday and Sunday, I think it was Friday or Thursday and Friday, we went 5-1, and then we just got corrected on the weekend. It's one of those things I just didn't follow my gut. I knew that OKC and Boston were going to blow the teams again. I never parlay things unless I do alt spreads, and I did that here, which I felt really good about that. All the math and everything was telling me take the under in this game. So again, all these games I watched and I was looking at, I was like, okay, this makes sense. The Dodgers, Rangers, I was like, okay, under, I think it was 8 or 9. I was like, yeah, but no, because I got hit on another under the day before, so I didn't want to take it. And only one run was scored. So for some reason, I did not follow my gut, but unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. But as a good friend Alfred said, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. The GOAT. I am also a huge DC nerd. I love the Joker. I love Batman. So I figured throw that in for a little fun. But yeah, tough weekend overall in VIP. Thankfully, somehow, and knock on wood, our home run props keep hitting. Again, you guys liked them in the Discord. I posted them again. One of our members parlayed 3 of them together the other day, and they all hit. It was Ben Rice, Mookie Betts, and forget the last guy. Ben Rice, Mookie Betts, and one other guy. But they all hit, and he parlayed them together, turned $2 into 300. That was insane. And then, he asked again, he's like, hey, can you post some home run props? I'm like, sure. Posted them. Gunnar Henderson, second batter of the game, nuked it, home run. So that was great. And then Ellie De La Cruz, home run. So again, I think we're like plus like 19 or something in units on home run bets. Again, those props, the home run props, they're more for fun. I always talk about that. Same thing with the ladder challenge. Those are more fun things to bet on. So, but somehow they've been doing well. The ladder challenges we've been getting crushed on recently, but we'll bounce back on those. But yeah, the home run props are fun. So again, join the Discord and have fun with those. So now that we've kind of gone the recap what's been going on, let's get into today's free picks. So today's all MLB. I didn't really like anything prop wise in the NBA. I did like some of the line totals and some of the spreads. Even going off of this, just to get back to this, 1-5. We had Detroit +7 on Saturday. They were up 8 with 8 minutes left in the game. I was like, okay, keep it close. I figure the Knicks might win. I still think Detroit could win the series, and as a Celtics fan, I'd rather play the Knicks. I was like, all right, watch the game. And then they go on Knicks go on a 22-0 run, 21-0 run, and then cover. It was just insane. And that happened after we lost the Cubs, Diamondbacks under. I mean, it was just a bloodbath the past 3 days. So, but you know what? We keep moving. So the first place, let me go over the props. So we have all kinds of props today. I'm looking at what we have right now. We have total bases, we have a strikeouts, and then we have 2 hits, runs, RBIs. So the first one we're going with is Ellie. We got De La Cruz. Does he have a brother? I think that's not a common last name, but I did not know that. Okay, so De La Cruz, we're going. Where's total bases? Over 1.5 total bases. So see a little plus money here. So he hit a home run yesterday, which was great. And so 4 total bases yesterday. So I like him on total bases. You can see here, last 10, he's done this 60%. So in the last 5, he's done very well. He's getting on base, getting at least 1 base a game. You see here his average is 2.42. He's actually doing really well. Obviously had the anomaly yesterday where, he hit the home run, so he gets 4 bases there. But I could see him getting like a nice double like today. And the Marlins aren't that good. It's also a big stadium. I live down in Miami, so I went to it a couple weeks ago. Pretty big stadium, so I could see him playing very well in this stadium. Pitching matchup, Meyer is very good. Both pitchers are very good, but also could be a tough game, but or low scoring game. However, I think he will be running a lot, so I could see him getting on base, stealing a base. I think that'd be great. So first pick, we got Ellie De La Cruz, more than 1.5 total bases. Now, the next pick, we are going with strikeouts, which I don't know if I've even taken yet this year, but I really like this one when I saw it. Schmidt, Clark Schmidt. And we're going under 4.5 strikeouts. So you can see here, he's last year he was pitching very well. And then he kind of tailed off at the end. He only had 2 in his season opener. Now, you can see here, he's only pitched 5 innings. He did not play well. And Cleveland's good. Cleveland is much better than I was expecting them to be this year. It's going in the last 5 because he really hasn't played much. So we're really going off of that. Again, under 5 strikeouts. Strikeouts per 9, it's only 3, which is pretty low. So strikeouts per 9 innings. I don't know. I think under 4.5, he could go 5 innings if he only gets 2, 3 strikeouts. You can even get 4 and it still hits. So I think under 4.5 is a lot. I think for him to get 5 strikeouts in his second matchup when only getting 2 in the first game, I think is a lot. And Kansas City is kind of iffy. So again, I like Clark Schmidt under 4.5 strikeouts. So that's the second pick. And now I know I'm going to butcher this next guy's last name. I think it's Torkelson. Spencer Torkelson. That's a phenomenal last name. So this is one we're starting with the HRRs. Hits, runs, RBIs. So we're going over. So Spencer, let's pull these up. Last 10, you can see he's hitting this in 60%, last 20, 70%, and then last 5 more importantly, which I always look at his last 80. And I do like that he only had 1 hit last game, but you can see here, let's see what this hit streak he's on, because this is great. Okay, so it's up there. But so he's gotten a hit in his last 5 games. He's gotten a run. He's gotten an RBI. Besides the last game, he's played very well. Vasquez is a good pitcher. This is one of the picks I was looking at. I kind of like Padres on the money line today. So I might take that later. But Torkelson hits, runs, RBIs. I like the way he's been playing. I like that he only got 1 hit last game. Again, I know Vasquez is a good pitcher, but I think he'll be able to get this. So again, to recap, up until before I get into the last pick, we got Ellie De La Cruz, more than 1.5 total bases. Clark Schmidt, under 4.5 strikeouts. Spencer Torkelson, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And before I get into the last pick, please make sure to join the Discord. It is in the link below. Join the Winnable. Please like, subscribe, comment. It helps me out a ton. And like I said, I can't really monetize this channel at all right now because I'm not trying to get another strike. So once I get another, if I get another strike before, the timer, then I can't do anything for 2 weeks. And then I have to go to the backup. And I really don't want to deal with that. So I'm not going to be promoting any affiliates on here for the foreseeable future. So please make sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Join the Winnable below. Again, I am a top sports bettor, 1%. So join. We're constantly talking about different games. People, like I said, I don't really understand soccer betting at all, but people in the Discord do. So learn from them. They've been doing well. Tennis, sports like that, I stick to the main 4. That's what my bread and butter is. Other people in the Discord talk about different things. We have a guy who's posting his models every day. So it's good. It's fun. It's growing. We got 100 people in less than 3 weeks, which I think is pretty solid. So make sure to join that, guys. And I appreciate you. So the last pick we're going to go with for today is Trey Turner. And we're sticking with hits, runs, RBIs. So you can see his last 10. He's also hit this in 60%. Last 5, he's like right around there. He went under. He got a run. Popped off for 8. I don't see him doing that. I don't see him getting 8. However, again, good pitching matchup, but I think he'll play well. So again, Trey Turner, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So full recap: Ellie De La Cruz, more than 1.5 total bases. Clark Schmidt, under 4.5 strikeouts. Spencer, oh, Jesus, excuse me. Spencer Torkelson, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then Trey Turner, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Excuse me. So, sum up this video. Please make sure to subscribe, like, share this with your boys who need some wins. And again, please help me out. It takes 2 seconds and it is free to hit subscribe, like, and comment. If you hate my picks, comment that. I don't care. It helps me, drives engagement. But again, I won't be able to monetize this channel for at least the next 3 or 4 months. So everything will be in the Discord. So join that. We have a ton of great bonuses in there for you guys. We've been growing. We've 10x our VIP subscriber. We've been growing massively over the past month and a half. So get in there now. Be one of the original guys. And yeah, I appreciate it. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.